I'm Martin Compston, and this is Norway. I'm back on the road with my good pal, Bill McHugh.
Norway, we have arrived.
We're getting to know Scotland's closest Scandi cousins better.
By exploring this epic country northwards to its very tip.
Big-Ewan, is this the end of Europe?
Uncovering our shared identities.
Look at the size of that one.
Interwoven histories.
You could have been good Vikings, definitely.
And things we don't share at all.
Want a shot?
Yeah, why not?
So join us as we journey through the fjords and take on the Nords.
On a spectacular
Norwegian Fling.
Look at that. Look at that's us coming into the valleys now. It's like every time you emerge from a new tunnel, there's a new postcard. Look at the height of that waterfall. That is
my word.
wow.
This time, we're meeting the locals. Hello.
Hello.
Past, present, and future through their traditions old and new. Robin Hood incoming.
we cleanse our souls at a pagan ceremony.
The heart of truth.
Deliver pizzas to an island full of lost boys.
Take a gondola ride to peer over a troll wall.
As we head 8 hours, 300 miles, and many tunnels northwards.
But before all that,
When you do think of Scandinavia, the thing that comes to your mind right away, Thor, Odin, Vikings, raiding, pillaging.
Yeah. But the other thing about the Vikings, they did leave their mark in Scotland, right? There's some areas like Eriskay.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's
Eric's Island.
Island.
So if you see sort of Eriskay, Dingwall, Iona, Largs,
Yeah.
you know, they were everywhere.
Why did they not go east? Or why did they not invade Edinburgh?
Well, if you have the choice, you're always going to go West Coast, aren't you?
Not a chance, mate.
enough of this petty rivalry. We're en route to invade the invaders.
Aye, travelling 1,500 years into the past to Viking Valley. And I can't wait to experience the Viking experience.
To do this kind of thing sort of full-time, you've got to be a bit of a character yourself. Got to have a bit of fun about you, so I'm excited to see...
To meet the characters.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? We do it, don't we?
Yeah,
in
of course.
Scotland?
I mean, that's how when you get to Edinburgh and stuff, any tour guide and stuff, always got a bit of tartan on or something, you know. It's
they're
like,
covered in
rightfully
tartan.
so. You can bring in tourists, bring a bit of money in the economy and hopefully
Yeah.
sort of teaching people a bit about our history, you know.
And tourism is big business here. £16 billion big.
Aye, and I bet the lure of the Vikings plays a massive part.
As we're off to see some of Norway's most iconic heritage, shall we play their most famous musical export?
This
Is
is,
it?
a tune. You look like you could get an 80s man. What a song.
As the brochure says, Viking Valley, an immersive experience in a truly epic location since 2017.
Situated just off the main road, behind the services.
Viking Valley.
Wow. This is pretty stunning. Look at the waterfalls, man.
Guess we should start with the boss lady herself, Toril.
Indeed, the chiefess who moved to the area and with her team developed this spot into Viking Valley.
You set this place up. I mean, what a spot.
Thank
picked.
you.
I mean,
Thank you.
it's
Wow.
majestic.
I ended up here by accident, actually. I met a guy, he asked me to marry. I said yes, and I forgot to ask where he came from. I never do that mistake again. I drank an awful lot of leftover champagne, homemade beer, and whatever I could get my hands on that night. And then kind of the inspiration comes
Epiphany.
floating.
Funny how much that comes after a few drinks, isn't
Yes. And then I discovered next morning this was an excellent idea,
Yeah.
only missing one thing. I don't know shit about the Vikings. So I spent the next 11 months digging into everything I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
I made up for it.
Right.
I
You
did.
certainly have.
Yeah, I made up for it, big time.
Think we've got us a live one here, Phil?
No kidding. Apparently, we should meet Greg.
It's not very Norwegian sounding.
Why, hello. Welcome.
Hey,
Nice to meet
that's
you.
not a Viking accent. Where's
No,
that from?
I'm originally from Somerset. The Vikings caught me many years ago, but my godfather is Norwegian, and so the first ever books I was reading was about Norse mythology.
Yeah, okay.
And that created a specific passion for the Viking myths and ideas.
What's the top facts of like Vikings? Because they obviously left an imprint on you, the UK.
Absolutely.
What did they leave?
absolutely. I think for me, one of the biggest things was the culture of the Vikings. They were one of the earliest peoples to use a proto-form of democracy. Even though we often think of them as these brutal barbarians, in their homelands, they were much more advanced than many other societies at the time existed.
And in terms of the religion, I mean, it's it's so iconic, especially like films, Avengers. You've got
course.
Thor and Odin and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Does it still survive in some sort of form today?
In a sort of way, yes. The Vikings would celebrate what they called Yule, which is around December time, and they would collect a evergreen tree, and they would often bring it into their houses to symbolize rebirth of the next year.
Yeah.
How festively familiar.
We've got about 8 people who work here year round.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Tight-knit bunch, though,
Oh,
yeah?
yes,
Yeah.
100%. I mean, even those who come here only for a couple of weeks at a time,
yeah.
they're so regulars
Yeah.
that we feel like a big family.
Right.
Right, time to get tasty with an axe.
Seriously?
Yeah. Greg said Vikings loved them for their use as a tool and as a weapon. And he says we can go and chuck one.
This here is Gonzalo.
Martin, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Phil.
Hi, Phil. I'm Gonzalo.
Where are you from?
Argentina, all the
My
way.
God, we've got Somerset, we've got Argentina. I love it.
Okay, guys. So you know what we're about to do, right?
Axe thrown.
Okay, here we go.
Here it goes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
He will not stop until he gets that. You know that.
But look at this, with the sun out, your axe, waterfalls.
You feel like a Viking?
You do.
What do you think of this place?
It's wonderful. I woke up this morning in one of these houses. This is where we live.
You live here?
Yeah.
You live in these?
Yeah,
So is there a community here?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's like the fact
Wow.
that we're living here makes it more genuine.
Yeah,
right?
of course it does.
It adds to the experience as I finish.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out here by the fire with my friends. It feels as though there is a time machine on the door, and as you
Yeah,
walk in,
yeah.
you're somewhere else, and somewhere else too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What if you have the time and you have the chance to do it? And like, would you like to come live here for 3 months and learn
Wow.
about the culture, learn about the history?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, he's got
Right,
one more
we're
shot.
off for one
He's got
more.
one more shot.
I like that.
You're never
a
going
big
to
one,
stop
but-
him. He could
No.
be here all day. Actually,
Oh, we're out.
thank you. See you later on.
Get out of here.
This village actually stands on the site of an old Viking settlement.
And can attract around 50,000 eager tourists a year.
You're taking a step back in time, aren't you?
Yeah, approximately 1,000 years. But not every day, not all the time.
Yeah.
Because we're not lunatics. We know what year we live in.
Yeah.
But we love to live out
Yeah.
the Viking era.
I could smell that, isn't it? Is this a cooking station or?
Yeah, you could cook here. This one, because it's the most central fire pit of all, everybody likes to gather here in the evening.
You've got an American accent, right? Where are you from?
Yep, I'm from Duluth, Minnesota.
And how long have you been here for?
I've been here for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
I know. This is what happens. You stay long enough, you go native. It is cold in the winter, but hey, you can stick the furs on, throw a Viking in there, anything will do.
Sounds good
I might be going in a minute. We hear so many stories about the Viking men, and we don't hear much about the Viking women.
Well, it all depends if you ask the Viking men or the Viking women. The Viking men think that my job is to keep them warm and to keep them fed and to keep them clothed.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were evidence that there were actually women fighters as well.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And whereabouts are you from yourself?
I'm from Ålesund.
Also,
yeah, in
you're from
Norway.
Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go to Ålesund.
Cool.
And we kind of want to learn about the pagan religion, and we're
Yeah.
hopefully going to
Norse
discover
gods and,
something about that.
Yes, you have to contact Sigrid Anette. She is in the Åsatru.
So is that the pagan religion, is it?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. Odin and Thor and stuff like that. So you have to speak with her.
We will find her. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much,
See
guys.
you later,
Cheers.
guys. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you know, Scotland and Norway are very similar in many ways. But it's hard to live in this environment. You have to
Tough.
be
Yeah,
tough.
it's tough.
You could have been good Vikings, yes,
yeah.
definitely.
You know what? I reckon Toral could equally have made a brilliant Highland chieftain.
Aye, right enough. Where to next, pal?
We're heading to the pretty port city of Ålesund, a teeny tiny 7-hour drive away,
7 hours.
before heading 2 hours to Romsdalen.
I'll need entertaining.
Google Norwegian facts and
Right,
give
do
me
you
one.
want to know the world's longest road tunnel is in Norway?
I am not surprised at that at all.
It's an astonishing 15 miles, 24.5 kilometres long.
Does not surprise me in the slightest.
Imagine having like a massive rave party that
Right.
in the middle of the tunnel. And you just have like every kilometre there'd be a new DJ stand.
When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound.
Tunnel, drive, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel roundabout, tunnel, tunnel.
Do you know, there's actually over 1,000 tunnels. And if you stuck them all together, you would reach from Glasgow to Brussels.
Let's play the quiet game. Oh, come on, we're going inside as well.
Here we go! The summer's in the way!
You ready?
Here we go!
When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound.
Thanks to our top tip from Anka in Viking Valley, we've managed to track down pagan priestess Sigranetta.
And as the fates would have it, she's in Ålesund.
It's like we planned it all along.
Bariki! What are you expecting?
You kind of think of people hanging about Stonehenge and, doing mushrooms and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, and if I remember, they've got the Callan stones up in Stornoway.
Right.
And every so often, especially kind of summertime, people will just congregate around these stones and literally, as I'm expecting, chanting and singing and doing weird stuff. And you'd pass it and go, what are you up to up there?
Yeah.
But it was obviously a celebration of
Yes,
the summertime coming.
yeah.
But I always found it a bit bizarre.
Åsatru is the modern way to worship the ancient Viking spirits and gods.
Yes, and Sigranetta established their branch with just 3 members. But they now have around 30 devotees.
So it's certainly of interest. Were we supposed to bring anything, by the way?
Sigrid's asked us to bring some beer. I mean, what we're going
This
to
is
do
the
with
kind
the
of religion I can get on board with.
beer? Well, you have to get into chant mode.
Don't do that. Not do that.
Where are they?
Would you chill out? Sigrid told us to keep walking and she'd be waiting with Ivan.
Do you think they'll be scary?
Hello,
Nope.
Aye.
you found us?
Oh, we found you. We come bearing gifts.
Oh,
Because we
thank
love
you.
that light. Here you go.
I mean, this is
Oh,
a
thank
nice
you.
spot for a bit of worshipping. And what do you call it?
we call it blot.
Blut.
Yes.
Yeah.
It means sacrifice.
Ah, okay.
Who's sacrificing who?
You. We're sacrificing you. So what we're going to do today?
Well, we are going to do a blot for Aegir, the god of the oceans.
Ah.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm game, man. Is there beers in every kind of ritual, or is this just for the ocean god?
Ager, he was a master brewer, so I think he would be happy for some beer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is a spot,
This is
actually.
nice. Wow.
Yes, we got a really nice view from here. So we like to decorate this
Okay,
place
nice.
where we are going to blow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do we create like a circle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make a circle, a pretty circle.
This is great fun.
Yeah.
There are so many, elements around us. It's beautiful around here. Does this kind of affect your culture or your...
Do you find more people coming to you because of that? Like,
Many of those who contact us have a consciousness regarding like the environment and the time we are in. They want to connect more to what is around them and to
Right.
see how that can affect them and how
Yes.
they can affect it.
How did you first get involved?
I have always been interested in like everything from fairy tales to mythology.
Yeah.
And I discovered that there was a religious society for Åsatru in Norway. And after thinking about it for some time, but I decided that no, I want to jump into this and see what it is.
Yeah,
I can
quite
always
right.
pull back out if I want to. And the thing is, I haven't wanted to pull back.
Yeah.
I have stayed because it's a wonderful place with wonderful people.
Yeah.
If you want to look pretty, you can wear this cotton crown.
I will wear it. I will wear it.
Oh, we found him something to wear.
Like that. Oh, I hope it doesn't blow up.
Oh, so pretty.
Idyllic. Practically pagan.
Do you have authorization to marry? Like,
Right, no, let's calm down. Let's calm it down. Because before we know it, we're legally into something here.
Here's our
But you
priest.
are so
We're the
pretty
same.
together.
I do.
This all feels quite lovely, actually.
Yeah.
It's so far so good.
We want to feel at peace when we have the bloat.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a moment where you just can draw a deep breath and relax. So you have an experience.
Yeah. Did you take a breath in?
Okay.
Just if you draw a deep breath and... So, what will happen now, I will set the circle.
So what she means is make the ground sacred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Så, du brygger, gjestfridom, grøde og reise. Du som sitter i djupe saler, dette vi feirer, og dette vi takker for. Hill Ægir!
Here.
Then it's time for a gift. What do we want to start with? We have so much to give him.
Yeah, we've got a decent cargo there, so...
Like tea in the park.
Do you say anything, or do you just drink it?
It's optional if you want to say a sort of praise or a sort of salute.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
So
Like
much
our version
foam.
of a quaich.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I share a toast for friendships and new meetings.
Oh, that's cool.
Unfortunately, I'm driving.
Yes. Shame.
Here's Taze. What I like is damn few the road deeds.
To Newfoundland, here in the beautiful country of Norway. Hail.
Hill?
Hail.
Here,
I love it.
I will pour some for good luck on your travels.
Thank
you.
you.
Have you ever been doing this and people have walked by, like hiking or anything?
Oh, yes.
What happens there?
Most just like look a bit strangely at you while they walk on.
Right.
They don't say anything.
Nobody joins in.
Nobody have joined in yet.
Yeah, all right, well, it's time. We survived the pagan sacrifice, Philip.
Yes, I think in the eyes of Agir, we might be married.
Well, hopefully our honeymoon in Alison will be delightful. Twinned with Peterhead, apparently.
Oh, and it's beautiful, right?
Do you know much about Alison?
I know it's quite a new city because it was burnt down. Imagine that, the whole city burnt down. The city itself is kind of known for its Art Nouveau architecture.
Well, how would you describe Art Nouveau?
Art
What do you
Nouveau's-
look out for?
Like almost kind of French.
Yeah.
Don't know what Art Nouveau means? I don't know.
I found it. Art Nouveau is a compelling, organic, sensual, sinuous style from around the early 1890s to the First World War. There. Told you.
So nothing like this wee gaff.
I mean, as lighthouses goes, it's not the biggest.
Dear visitor, this is the honeymoon suite.
What's this?
Top to toe. Let's get in, let's see what it's like. No need for you to crank down. And you get...
I mean, is there only one bedroom?
You know how the whole of Allison burned down, right?
Yeah,
You'd think after that, they'd not exactly be mad keen on fire.
I would totally understand that.
Well, it's actually the complete opposite. They're famous for building a massive one. The world's biggest bonfire, in fact.
That is a bold move.
You ever built a bonnie?
Never built a bonnie.
You've never built a bonnie?
Never.
I used to love building bonnies. Aye. But you always had to watch that because people from other areas would come and burn yours before it. And you'd be raging. And we'd do the same, but...
Oh, there's a first glimpse of it. It's already some size, isn't it?
Wow.
The reason bonnies are built all over Norway is Sankthansaften, a Christian celebration of pagan origins.
Bit like the Viking trees at Christmas.
Yes, it's believed to increase the land's fertility as well as scaring off witches, and takes place around the evening of midsummer.
There's something about fire, though, isn't there? It's mesmerizing.
Yeah.
So you could just imagine the massive flames.
And we're going to meet Henrik, Oscar, and the gang of local boys to see how theirs is coming along.
Is that why we've got a pile of pizzas stinking up the car?
Payment in kind, Martin.
I don't you drop them.
These pieces are going to last about 2 seconds.
They are.
Okay, heavy young team vibes,
Yeah,
by
they
the way.
go, I love it.
I'm getting flashbacks of my youth here.
It seems the tradition in Allesund is for the local boys to be the bonnie builders.
Here's some pizzas, boys.
Thank you.
Come down, get your pizza, boys.
Not exactly like health and safety, is it? You don't have ladders?
No, I mean, they're pretty much like ladders.
We
though, aren't
climb with the wall because we can hold inside the bonfire.
You don't like have like the local council or anybody like is giving you any grief about the climbing? No.
Nobody
bothers you.
Nobody bothers. We're like our own nation now, this island. No rules.
It's impressive, man. How high is that?
Currently, it's 8.1 meters high.
And how high does it, when you're finished this, how high does that go?
Somewhere between 30 and 40 meters high.
I can't believe how much higher that gets.
I know.
Do you ever have accidents? Have anybody ever fallen, or has it all been all right?
No. Everybody knows what they're doing.
Good.
Everybody gets proper training.
Yeah.
So no accidents here.
Right.
Okej, kom an, fyll väggen då. Trappa och knocka upp på toppen. Knocka ner väggen.
Back to work, right?
Back to work.
Did you know all the lads before this?
Not at all. It's sort of the magic with the bonfire.
Yeah. Right.
You get to know guys that's older and younger,
Yeah.
meet new friends, new people, get new connections. We have kids
So who's the youngest? What age is the youngest?
probably around 10.
Yeah.
That's the youngest
And
one
the
of the
oldest?
guys. That's probably us, 20.
Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Ja. Erik, tar du hjälmarna? Och så, kom många ser på toppen då.
What's he doing?
Oh, that's so you don't fall down.
Yeah, wow.
Which is good. So that's
Yeah.
just that blue rope is the safety net.
Yeah, it's,
Right, let's see the flip
There
technique.
they are, they're coming up.
I mean, it's a workout, right?
oh yeah, you gotta have some muscle.
Yeah.
Or you'll get some muscle after after some
Build it.
time.
Ah, that's brilliant, isn't it? What a technique.
Sånn der, hvor mange er oppe?
It's impressive. Really impressive.
You guys are world record holders, right?
Not anymore.
Oh,
We
not
were.
anymore?
We were.
So what year was that?
That was 2016.
And how high did it go then?
47.4 meters.
47.
I think the record now is held in Austria,
Right.
60 meters.
Oh, so that wasn't even.
That's quite far off. We like to say that the Austrians cheated because they used machines and forklifts.
The
We-
cranes and everything, did they?
Yeah.
A moral victory.
Yeah, we did all by hand.
Right. Time for the not so young team to get involved.
Hey, speak for yourself.
He looks like a Ricky, doesn't he? He just fits in perfectly. Whoa.
What? Phil, you lifting one?
Oh, this face. Take it.
Right, Phil, pass it up to me.
What am I doing next?
Take it down on your knee. Try
Take
to
it
do
down
that.
my knee.
and then just try to flip it over.
In the middle.
Okay. Come on.
I'm enjoying the encouragement. Here's your
Health and safety. A cog in the chain, bodyguard.
Ready?
You keep me right.
Oh, this is a heavy one.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Wait, so you flip it? Right, there we go. Oh, yeah. Contributed.
You make good builders.
For the 5 minutes we were.
Hey!
Good lad.
Thanks,
Well
boys.
done, lads, well
Thank
done.
you very much.
See you later. Thank you.
And we'll go get more pizza now.
Aye.
Let's head to the left.
That was amazing. Those boys were just brilliant.
Aye, and in just a few weeks' time, all that hard work will go up in smoke.
Hey, Martin, you've had your fair share of trolls, right?
Well,
Touchy. But the only trolls we'll see are in the mountains. The giant ones that, as legend has it, were caught in the sunlight and turned into stone.
and we're heading to look out over the highest.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Jack, thankfully we're not climbing, as the Troll Wall, as it's known, is the tallest vertical rock face in Europe.
Beautiful.
Yep, we're jumping into Norway's longest cable car to head to the top.
Well, what did you do? Here we go.
And look at that, we're getting in amongst it. Just feel that wind.
Whoa, did you feel that? Oh.
Dudes up there hiking and stuff.
There they are.
I wonder how long that would take you. And there's like 4 different weathers going on at the minute here. It's raining, it's windy, it's sunny, there's snow.
Oh, and there's a rainbow. I don't think I've ever been above a rainbow. That is unbelievable. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Right, let's go. After you, my dear friend.
Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. Whoa.
Come on. Look.
Very nice.
This.
Wow.
Wow. Phil, that's the Troll Wall. I mean, that is pretty epic.
stunning day.
But I keep saying it, and I keep saying it, and I keep saying it. But I'm going to put myself out the line this time. This is the one. This is absolutely spectacular.
Possibly the best, most stunning landscape I've ever seen. Amazing.
And a lovely way to kind of end this wee segment of the country we've been in. Right, you had enough of this gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent, spectacularness.
To the north. Should we take the stairs down?
Next time on our penultimate leg, Bond.
I'd love to be a Bond villain. Villains are more fun.
Bangers.
Brunch.
What I thought it was cheese.
And birches.
Right, stop it, you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.